There we are. Everyone should be able to see me okay. This is Ryunma with his review of Little Bull on the Prairie, last night's Total Drama Redonkulous Rays episode. First of all, did anyone else think that going by the title and the description of the episode that they'd be going to somewhere in the American West and not the Canadian? I know that's ethnocentric of me being an ignorant American, but I'm just getting that out in the open right now. And in this episode, Devon hits the bargaining stage of a breakup. This episode was okay. At least it wasn't slowed down with a bunch of unnecessary drama, and we had fun with the challenges. And if nothing else, that was some great animation of Noah melting after the breakup with Emma. And the cutaway gradual lowering of the pork and beans in the pot to reveal the travel tip. C'est magnifique. Going into this, at the first viewing, you just knew that Stephanie's thing about beans was going to lead to some fart humor. As if we didn't get enough of that from Owen. But I was pleasantly surprised that they went in a completely other direction on that, going instead with her general dislike of beans. Don't know if you heard my stomach rumbling there, but that's a coincidence. The writers definitely get points for cruelty this time around, combining a stomach-churning mechanical bull ride with a bean-eating challenge. And I give them points for not going nearly as far with the fart and/or vomit humor as they theoretically could have. Do I dare say the total drama writers have matured? Though on the opposite side of the scales, it was kind of a dumb on-the-nose type of joke, one with dudes being naturals on a dude ranch. With all the talk of Dwayne jinxing their team on the plane and again in the restaurant, I would have bet money that he and Junior would be eliminated this time around. If I had, then I would have wound up a very rich man. Well, I'm glad that Noah and Emma sort of made up. Her crazy thing about not dating Noah if his team wins kind of made me not like her as much. Starting to get Courtney-like. And at this point, I'd like to apologize for any background noise you may hear. I live in Indiana. I live close to Notre Dame, and therefore people will be walking by my house on their way to the football game today and driving by. So I'm sorry about that. I would control it if I could, but this is the best time and the best place to do this. Odd that Noah would enjoy her crazy cold declaration, but I suppose there's no accounting for taste. I just hope that her statement wasn't intended the way Noah and everyone else seems to be perceiving it. How will this affect the game and the challenges ahead? Will Noah throw the competition? Or will the teams, God willing, battle it out like gentlemen and let whoever wins get the money and win fair and square, and to heck with all this competitive hoop-de-doo? Bottom line, there are reasonable things to ask and there are unreasonable ones. You're asking a guy to throw away a competition and a dream and to spend the rest of his life wondering what could have been, Emma. Though of course you viewers out there are free to disagree with me. Let's just hope they aren't headed for more cliches. Dwayne and Junior may have lost the game, but as Kelly and Taylor did back in Dubai, they wound up winning a better relationship. In a way. It's like with Kelly and Taylor. Their relationship has changed from the beginning, but not by much. This may play in with what I've said before about the team with the most screen time in the episode being the most likely to get eliminated. But this development, combined with that of Lorenzo and Chet two episodes ago, leads me to another connected theory. If a team manages to gain a better relationship with each other through the events of the Redonkulous race, then they are also likely to be going home within 1 or 2 episodes. This theory actually makes sense from the writer's point of view. Lorenzo and Chet's whole shtick was that they were always fighting. Take away that fighting and, as I've said before, you essentially get something more like the Rockers or the Surfer Dudes. And since we already had Rockers and Surfer Dudes, Lorenzo and Chet then became redundant and were subsequently dropped. The same goes for Kelly and Taylor. This theory practically guarantees that Ryan and Stephanie will be going home soon after they make up, if indeed they do, as well as the notion that Carrie and Devin will likely be going home after they get together. Though once again, if they play with any of the tropes or any of our expectations in any way, I will be pleasantly surprised. Let's see how long this is. Almost 6 minutes. Thank you for watching. I'll see you Monday or Tuesday.